Hey, it's Joddie Taylor of SnackySays. Welcome back to my podcast, the SnackySays podcast. Today I have a short and sweet one for you. Today I am chatting about what to do with 15 minutes or less, what you can do. I have some ideas for you. This is 150% based on the last few days. I have been feeling really out of sorts this week. I can't quite put my finger on what's going on, but in some, I'm feeling really low energy. And probably like you, I have a to-do list. Like I have things on this list that need to get done. So what I generally do when I have things that I have to get done is do the thing I least want to do first, because then everything else seems attainable. Well, not this week. Not this week. I just did not have it in me. As I'm recording this, I just don't have it in me. So what have I been doing? I have been choosing to do the fun thing on the list or the restful thing. I've probably taken more naps this week than I don't know. I don't generally take naps. I just don't. Maybe that's why I don't sleep well. Maybe I need to take more naps. But I've taken naps this week. I have, instead of writing an email that I thought I should do, and maybe it's the shoulds that have been getting to me, I took that time, didn't even take 15 minutes, and I signed up for an in-person dance class. I'll tell you about it once it gets started. Last time I mentioned a dance class, it closed after like 3 classes because not enough people signed up. Hopefully this one, a lot of people will sign up for it. And I think it's one of those things that I would have had on my to-do list and kind of felt like, yeah, I can do that anytime. It's kind of like if you have things in your shopping cart and then you don't get it or then you miss out. Like nothing, it drives me a little bit bananas when I have something in my cart and I don't buy it and then it sells out or it's not on sale anymore. Anyway, maybe those aren't the best examples for you, but I hope that there's something on your list that feels a bit more fun and restful or maybe playful that you could take a few minutes to do. Moving on, number 2, do mindless things on your to-do list. So some things that I've done the last few days are update links on joddie.substack.com, joddie.substack.com, just going back to old posts and checking the links and updating them. I'm always a little bit surprised, like, sometimes you click the link and it worked 2 years ago, but now there's nothing there. So it's one of those things that's important but not urgent, so probably doesn't get done as often as it could. I added water to my pre-made overnight oats. So I'll put a link in the show notes, but I have these overnight oats I eat pretty much every day. And one thing I've been doing to make my life a little bit easier is putting the dry ingredients together and then adding water. In your case, you might want to add milk, but the dry ingredients are ready together in a bowl, like a Tupperware thing with the cover, keep it on the counter, and then I add water the night before. Then I can have that the next day or the next day. next day, that's a thing, right? Then micro spring cleaning. This happened quite by accident. The other day, I turned this place upside down looking for something. Could I find it? No. 20 minutes later, okay, not less than 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, I had discarded some envelopes and like things that I really didn't need, put some stuff in recycling. And you know where I found the thing I was looking for? The very first place that I looked for it. But what I got from that is like, oh, I need to get back to periodically cleaning out my drawers. Like sometimes I put stuff on the counter. I'm like, I'm going to look at this later. Maybe I'll want one of these coupons. And then I don't. So there you go. Last but not least, of course, it's going to be fitness minded. Go for a walk. So sometimes I feel restless. I can't focus. I haven't been outside. I need to get some sun. Go for a walk. And I'll just tell myself I'll walk around the block twice. And it always turns into a bit more. 15 minutes or less. Next up, indoor version is doing a 15-minute workout, like a workout video, 15-minute or less. I'm going to share Monica Fitt's feel-good standing workout I think it's a lot of fun. I usually enjoy her music, which is rare for me for online workouts. And she has a ton of short workouts, like 10 minutes. I'm a big fan of her 10-minute workouts, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. This one is 15 minutes. And I think it's not something that you need to plan. Like I literally was sitting in front of the laptop and feeling unfocused and feeling like I needed to move. And I just put this on and did it. You can also do it as part of your regular workout routine, like maybe do a longer workout video and then this. But I just did this as a standalone and it woke me up a bit and then I got back to it. So those are my 3 loose tips if you have 15 minutes or less, kind of to rest or maybe do a little bit of reset in your day. Yeah, these are low energy things. Now, asterisk, please see below. You might play this Monica Fit workout and be like, really? This is the idea of low energy? Well, yes, it was what worked for me in that moment, but it's just a starting point. If this is too much for your version of low energy, then pick a stretching video or mobility, something that's going to be really low key. I am not a personal trainer or fitness like professional, but I do a ton of home workout videos, so I'm speaking from that experience. But of course, go on YouTube and find something that works for you, or just go for a walk. And there are at-home walk videos that you can do, or just go outside and walk around the block. You don't have to walk fast. I certainly didn't. There were snails zooming past me on my walks this week. That's for sure. Okay, I said it'd be short and sweet. That is it. If you enjoyed this podcast episode or any of my podcast episodes, please share with a friend or 3. And if you haven't already, please subscribe at joddie.substack.com. That's joddie.substack.com. Hopefully you are having a very energetic week. If you're not, please refer to this. I hope I gave you some ideas. These are things that have helped me this week. And if you are having a low energy week, I hope this helps. If not, save it for when you are. Thank you for listening and take care.